Hey everyone, this is Ray with the channel Lovewater Healing, and I'm here to do a reading for all of my Aries for the month of June. Let's clear the energy for you, Aries, first. You've had a lot going on. Okay. Let's see what the fairies have to say to start off. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and rising to get a full picture of what this month has in store for you, Aries. Okay. That was a lot. Okay. So the fairies are reminding you to be yourself. Um, that you've got the power, right, to be yourself. And I feel like maybe you've been put into a situation where you felt like you were powerless. And the fairies are reminding you that if you be yourself and you're authentic in a situation, everything will work out for your highest good. And with your abilities, you're able to see then, right, when the situation changes, that you can do it, right? You can make the changes that you're looking to make, but it's about really being authentic with who you truly are and not like playing games with it, like admitting it. Like you're human in this physical form, in this beautiful, spirit is, or soul, or whatever you want to call it, is inside of this physical body. So nurture that spirit, nurture that soul that we have. We're only on this plane for like a short period of time. So while it's important for you to try to fake it to make it, it's not about that anymore. It's about you really recognizing like that you need to be yourself. There's a lot of like energy that's coming in for this. So maybe you've just been like, faking a relationship. Maybe you've been, I feel like it could be in a relationship where you've pretended like you can keep going, you keep making it work, but it's just not working for you, but you're afraid. So if you can be yourself and be your authentic self, maybe you can have a conversation with the person that you're with and say like, look, I'm not feeling this. Like, can we work together and see how we can make this work? Let's see. Okay, so let me see here what we first have. Okay, so you've made an investment of something in the past that maybe you forgot about, but it brings prosperity back into your life, Aries. As long as you are following your inner wisdom, right? Your intuition, being who you are, your authentic self, just like the fairy said, then you will push forward into the next direction. Then you have like to remember to have faith, because there's things that are going to be pushing back at you, especially like the ego part of like the feeling of it, Aries. And I need for you to realize like and see the forest for the trees. Like there's a whole great big world out there, and there's possibilities that are endless possibilities. So you can push forward in that direction. You have a way to be able to make money, and you're very talented, but you need to utilize that to your ability as opposed to waiting for other people to see the talent that you have. It's time for you to make a choice. You have to make a decision. And you feel like making a decision possibly puts you into a situation where the other people or person involved is not going to be completely honest with you. And what I'd like to say to you is this: if you get a gut feeling about it and it doesn't feel right, Aries, like it's pretty true to nature, like that you feel it. Your body is telling you that it's not true. So you need to push forward and just say, okay, well, I'm calling you out on this. It doesn't make me feel good. Or maybe you're calling yourself out. Maybe you're being dishonest with yourself about your true, authentic self and who you really are. Let me see. Yeah, okay, this is completely actually, it could be in a relationship or part of the humans, but this is actually a lot about a lot of you. So you've been competing and debating about whether you're going to stay in a situation or stay doing the same thing over and over again. And this is your mirror time. This is your time to reflect and say, like, I am who I am, and I either can make the choice to change, or I can fight against it and just keep pushing like that boat up the river. Like those rapids are strong, but I'm going to keep going because I can get to that shore. Like it might be better for you to take the long road and just realize you've got to work on yourself and do self reflection to push forward in that next direction. Okay, agreements. So imagine just for a moment that we're all connected, all different streams of consciousness originating from one source, experiencing, playing upon this physical earth plane in all its shadow and light to develop, grow, and become more. The shadow and light cause tension and resistance, and also allow us to see our ideas, thoughts, and creations manifest into the physical in order for us to create more and be pioneers, creating, unfolding newness for the sheer joy of it. Do you hear that? For the sheer joy, create the newness. It would seem reasonable that our connectedness, we would sense anything out of balance. The natural order of the universe has all things moving back into balance in whatever way possible. We often call this an agreement. You came here for that. A contract or karma. But can you see these labels may not be what you think they are? For all is just moving back into balance, into love. So, whether your attention goes to your family, friends, work, colleagues, someone you bump into, someone you observe, someone you admire, or someone you dislike. Hear that again, Aries. Whether your attention goes to your family, friends, work colleagues, someone you bump into, someone you observe, someone you admire, or someone you dislike, you are all in a contract, an agreement with each other to remind us of the love that we are. And that, Aries, is what I'm talking about. Loving yourself enough to see the reflection in the mirror, to debate yourself out and say, this is not my true authentic self. What is? And how do I get there if I'm far away? I feel like I'm far away. What do I do? Now, Aries, it might be a great idea for you to write some manifestations or things down that you need right now and burn them, because you are too thinking in your head about this. You've debated this so many times. Like, get over it. Do it already. If it feels good to you, don't be in a situation where someone is not being honest with you. You deserve the honesty, Aries. You deserve the honesty with yourself. You have not been honest with yourself, and that's another side of it as well. And that's all I got. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. As always, love your water and love yourself. And I'll see you in the next video. I love you.